Hey guys, so this video I'm gonna talk about all the albums I purchased and my favorite albums of I got this year. I wish I kind of did this last year, but I did do like a farewell kind of thing last year, and I think I did mention in that one all my favorite albums. But so yeah, I'm gonna do. I totally forgot to do all these albums this year. Was maybe Demi's obviously I just did recently, but I'm gonna like review like I always do my albums. I'm gonna do top five songs. I might do worst, maybe I'm not sure, but I never really picked worst. And then I'm gonna do 10 out of 10 stars for each track. And I wish there were singles or some songs or not, but so let's get started. And I recently want to do more of like album reviews because I just started actually collecting albums instead of like just keep just buying a single your favorite artists. I just like need collection of all my albums, as you probably can't see in that corner. I've such over like the years, and I recently wanted to put my opinion on each of my favorite artists. And as you see, if you go through my channel, I do mostly Gaga, obviously, and then I'm recently doing more Demi now. Obviously, with a new album out this year, and I want to try to incorporate all my other artists as well this past year. So let's get started from I believe it was January when Meghan Trainor came out with her first album. So I'm gonna go. Just bear with me, guys. This is back in January, so I don't really remember what my pick was like top five, but I'm gonna see. So definitely, and they might change over the all the time, obviously. So number five, it's definitely Bang Bang No Sticks. I love the beat. I love just everything, her humor in it. It was just so. It's one of those great tracks. I wish it was a freaking single, but I guess not. And what else I like? Oh, I definitely like. Oh my god, bear with me, guys. Walk of Shame. Oh, that's a real relatable song, and just love the beat as usual. So I'm gonna go with that for number four, and definitely. Oh, No Good For You. That's a really good song. I just love the beat in that as usual, and then it's more like a. I want to say, is it like a ballad? I see. Bear with me, guys. I didn't know this since forever, so yeah, that's number three. And oh, Mr. Almost is pretty good too. Not really, but it's on my top. Okay, I'm going down. So number three, it's definitely 3 a.m. I love the beat. It's almost like Walk of Shame, but still love it. And what else? Number two, we're definitely going with Dear. No. What is it? Title. Love that song Title. It's really catchy and love the message in it. Basically, like you don't have to give me a title to be with you or anything like that. So I love that. And definitely number one is Dear Future Husband. Love that track. It's like that's like I always say hashtag relationship goals song. So that's like one of my hashtag. That's number one. So, and I did kind of like I'm Gonna Lose You featuring John Legend, but it got so played out over the year, so I'm like, but I still love it. So, we're gonna go now. Break it down, number five singles. I mean, five, whoa, singles, yeah. No, 10 out of 10 stars, so yeah, so. I actually love albums where they have like an intro, like beat in the beginning. I wish every album had that, but I guess not, but yeah. So that's basically the best part. I'm gonna give 9 out of 10 because I love the beat in the beginning. All About the Bass, obviously everybody loved that. It was the first single she ever put out on her first album. I'm gonna give that 9 out of 10. Dear Future Husband, 10 out of 10, obviously. Close Your Eyes. I kind of like the song, just another song, just like I kind of like skip, but I still love. So I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. 3 a.m., 8 out of 10. No, yeah. And I'm gonna Lose You because it's just playing so much this year. I'm kind of sick of it. I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. 7.5. I'll give 7.5 because it was still a good, great song this year. And a great single. Bang Those Sticks. That, like I said, I love the humor in it. So I'm giving 10 out of 10. Walk of Shame, same. 10 out of 10. Title, 10 out of 10. This is a really good album, actually. What if I... Oh, it's a really good song too. I forgot about that, but I'll give it 8 out of 10. Lips Are Moving. I forgot about that. Yeah, I really love that single. It's one of my favorite singles off the whole thing. I did like that better than All About That Bass, but still, All About Bass is like jam too. So I'll give it that 10 out of 10. No Good For You. Oh, 9 out of 10. Mr. Almost. 10 out of 10. My Shelf Is Heart. I'm not really a big fan of that one either, but So I'll give it 8 out of 10. And Credit. Oh, love this song too. Surprised I didn't give it a higher score before, but so we'll give it 9 out of 10. So that's for Meghan Trainor. She had a really good year this year. I'm so like, I hope she gets a new album coming out soon. And she just did a song recently for the Peanut movie. Kind of fan with it, but not, but it's still good. Well, and her song with Charlie Puth. Oh, Marvin Gaye. That's one of my favorite songs of the year. Just love it. And then they killed it at the AMAs with that juicy kiss at the end. And it was like still going for like 10 seconds. That was great highlight for her. And as you can see, the title, title. The album cover and in the back. Just so cute. I just love the colors in it too. And I actually got the vinyl for this too, and it's really good on vinyl. So we'll open it. I love again like the color inside, and let's move on. Next, okay. We're going to one of my favorite girl groups. It is Fifth Harmony. I was gonna buy the first album too, but I wasn't a big fan of the first album. See, when I buy albums, I go by, these are my rules for albums. They have to be one of my favorite artists, first of all. Has to have a really good like beat, and each song has to be like cohesive but different in their own way, if that kind of makes sense. And I have to like 5 out of like whatever songs in there. So that's my rule too. So that's why I didn't really get the first album for Harmony, but this album is really good. So this was back in January, I believe as well. So I'm gonna go with my top 5. So number 5, I'm gonna put. Bear with me, guys. Definitely Sledgehammer. That was a really good single, but I don't think it was as popular as Worth It. So I'm gonna get that number 5. I still love the meat in that. Worth It. Everybody loves that song. That was one of my songs this year too. So that's number 4. What else? Oh, Brave, Honest, and Beautiful. Meghan Trainor, obviously. That was a really good collaboration. Love how they mentioned Girl Power and all my other favorite artists in that song. So that's a really good track. So that was 3. Number 2, I'm definitely going to give This Is How We Roll. Not a really beat song. I just love that. And then number 1 is definitely, it has number 1 on here. Is Top Down. That's a really good like song you just bump in the car and then do like one of these in the back. So I really love that song. Nice beat, and I wish that was a single, but every time. And then that's another thing. Every time I buy albums and I like love a favorite song, and I hopefully it's a single, never a single. I don't know what it is with me, but yeah. But so we're gonna go down as we go as top stars. So obviously Top Down, we're doing 10 out of 10. Boss was a really good song too, 9 out of 10. Great lyrics, too, message. Sledgehammer, like I said, 10 out of 10. Worth It, 10 out of 10. This Is How We Roll, I'm gonna give 9 out of 10, even though I still love it. Everything Last, I love that beat, but I'm not a big fan of it, so I'm gonna give that 8 out of 10. Like Mariah, featuring Tyga. I forgot he was in that, yeah. So I'm gonna give that 8 out of 10, even though it was written from my favorite band, Justin from City Pressure Robinson. Fun fact. So I kind of give that 9 out of 10. It's a good song too. So then like those girls be like, oh, that's a really good beat song too. I love really edgy and good message too, obviously. So I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. Reflection. Not my top 5, but I still love it obviously because it's the title album. So I'll give it 9 out of 10. Sugar Mama, I'm not a big fan, so I'm gonna give 7 out of 10. We know. That's a good song too. It's like really like Boss. It's like basically the whole theme through the album. It's best to explain it. So that's like most of the tracks are like so. So we know, like, that's like, for example, for one, so we know it's basically 8 out of 10. Going Nowhere, same, I believe. Give it 9 out of 10. Body Rock, I kind of like, but it kind of fades, and I got sick of it, so I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. And obviously, Brave, Honest, and Beautiful, featuring Meghan Trainor, 10 out of 10. So that's Fifth Harmony, and they had a really good year too. Like they did a single too for Hotel Transylvania. Ooh, I definitely say that right too. So I really like that song. I'm a Loving Monster, so I bought that song. So they had a really good year as well, with Worth It over a summer as well. So we have this album. Ooh, that's a glare. And then we have the back, and then I'll open the front. See, ooh, shiny. Love the black. I love that. And like this sparkle ombre there. That's next. No kidding. So we're going to my other favorite artist, and it's almost like what I did with Fifth Harmony. I didn't buy the first album because I only like I said, few tracks. But this artist I'm gonna show next is a really good DJ mixer, and everybody's probably gonna know it's Zedd. So I'm gonna do. We usually really have a lot of tracks in this album than the previous one, but I can never get sick of Clarity. That was my song back in 2013. Oh, great song. And then most of the songs, like most on this album, is like Clarity, so maybe that's why I like this album more than his first album. So yeah. So I'm gonna pick my top 5. Definitely love True Colors, obviously title album. So love the message in it and the beat. It's really, I just love the beat. I can't describe it. And then Dumb to Love is a really good song too. It's almost like True Colors. It's like almost like describe how you're just done with your relationships, but you want the person back. That's the best way I could describe that song. And then Beautiful Now, I think it was a second single of Love the message in it too. Obviously, like you don't have, if you know you're like the lowest point, just focus on like now. I just love the message in that and the beat. Obviously, he really put like Zedd really like expressed himself really well in his songs and of course in his videos. That's what I love about him too as well. So that's number 3. And then number 2, I'm definitely going with Addicted to Memory. I wish that was a single, but I guess it's too like, I don't know, it's like not stream enough to be in the radio or stuff like that. So maybe that's why you didn't put it out. But that song, it's like incredible. That was like a great masterpiece song. I wish that was a single, but again, never happens. So that's number 2, and then definitely one I love, Daisy. Love, it's almost like the song Clarity. I just love the beat in it. Can't get sick of it. So that's number 1. I kind of did like Selena Gomez song with Zedd, I Want You to Know, but kind of got sick of it. It's not his best like song he did with a feature with artists, but he tried. And then I do like when Selena Gomez does more dance music than like what she's doing now, but she's still rocking it right now with Selena Gomez. So now we're gonna go down top stars again. So we're gonna do Addicted to Memory, definitely 10 out of 10. I Want You to Know, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10 because it's not my favorite, obviously, like I said. Beautiful Now, 10 out of 10. Transformation, it's a really good beat song. It's not my favorite, but it's still good to go with the album. So I'm giving it 8 out of 10. Double Love, 10 out of 10. True Colors, 10 out of 10. Straight Into the Fire, it's a really good song, but I kind of sick of it afterwards. So I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. I'm not going too fast. Sorry, guys. I'm just really high on coffee, not high, obviously, like really high on coffee with finals and work, so excuse me if I won't really too fast, but yeah. And then we're gonna go with, yep, Straight Up Fire, we did that already on Paper Cut. It's a really good beat song, it's almost like Straight to the Fire. So I'm gonna give that 10 out of 8. Bumblebee, it's almost like, if you know his first album, it's, oh my god, I went blank. Stash, there we go, Stash. It's just the same, but different beat, obviously, so that's a really good song. I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. Daisy, obviously 10 out of 10. Illusion, I kind of like, but it kind of faded throughout the album. It's the last track too, and it's featured Echo Smith, so it's really, so I'll give it 9 out of 10. Oh, he had a great year too with Beautiful Now. Oh, wow, so this Selena Gomez song was okay. Well, he got me hit, so like whatever during the summer. but I still wasn't a big fan of. And again, I wish the singles was Addicted to Memory instead of Beautiful Now. But still, like again, I said Beautiful Now is a really good message song. So yeah, and I wish I saw him live, but you know, money. Yeah, that thing called money. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, and then I love the cover of it. It's a really beautiful cover. The light and then the back, the title tracks, with the rainbow. Ooh, and I like how the CD is like a tree trunk. It's really clever. So, goodbye, Zedd. Oh, I wish I saw you live. I wish I saw all these artists live again. Money, and then I think Meghan Trainor canceled her tour or whatever when I was here. So yeah, would have had that before. I don't know. Never mind. That was by the way, this was a really good this is back in they came out in 2013, but they're Radio City. If you go back to my previous videos, I'll talk about Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga at Radio City. That was incredible. So, let's got a message. And goodbye. So, I don't think everybody's gonna be familiar with this next artist, but he's been my favorite artist for a couple of years now, thanks to my cousin. I did see him live this year at GMA. He was incredible. Saw him live 2 years ago in New York City. That was great. So I'm gonna talk about Mika. Oh, there we go. It was open. Mika, and then probably the song everyone's gonna be familiar with was his first album was Grace Kelly. That was a really good song. Everybody probably knows him from, but I think that's it. But yeah, like again, I'm gonna go through the tracks. Top 5. I'm gonna go with. Oh my god, there's so many. Bear with me, guys, because this came out back. Oh, the Zedd came out in May. This came right after. I think this was June. Oh yeah, this is right on me money for concerts. I buy all the money goes right to my albums. Obviously, there's a lot of good albums came out this year. So yeah, I'm gonna go with me. This is my summer. This was like one of my favorite albums. Well, this is like my summer. I play this all through the summer songs. So sorry guys. Alright, I'm gonna go with Hurt. It's definitely one of those sad ballad songs I could relate to. It's almost like Hair from Gaga, but melody kind of vibe, but I still love it, so that's number 5. I'm gonna give No Place in Heaven number 4. That's a really good one. Song to relate to, and yeah, that's what I like about Mika's this album. I can relate more to his songs than the previous albums, but yeah, if you listen to the lyrics, you'll understand why. So yeah, 4, and then what else? Number 3, I'll do Last Party, because I love how he mentions one of my favorite artists, a band to say is Freddie Mercury, and how he was his last couple days he was alive, and then it was just a really good emotional song. Beat at the end, it was great. Like dedicated a song to him, and then number 2, I'm gonna go with Talk About You. It was his first single off the album. I really love the beat to it, and just a love relationship goal again song that you just want to be with, so I love that. And then number 1, I have to go with All She Wants. It's not what you like. At first I thought it was just probably another love song, but if you listen to the lyrics, it's actually about how he has his relationship with his mom or family, I believe, and how I think they didn't really accept him as first. So I think that's a really good song to relate to as well. So I really love, and I love the beat obviously. So that's my number 1 favorite song on the album. So I'm gonna go through the tracks again. Stars. Talk About You again, 10 out of 10. All She Wants, 10 out of 10. Last Party, 10 out of 10. Like the first ones are pretty good. Good Guys was I think his second single. That was a really good song too. It's basically about all good role models and where all they've been and where are they. So and the video is really good and clever. I love that. So I'm good at 10 out of 10. Oh Girl, You're the Devil is a really good so I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. No Place in Heaven. give it 10 out of 10. One of my favorites. Oh, Staring at the Sun. I love this song. The video was so beautiful. So I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10 though. Hurts again, 10 out of 10. Good Wife. I love the melody. It's like one of those songs like but I'm gonna give it. But it goes good with the album, so I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. Rio was a really good beat song. It reminded me of this other song, Boom Boom. So I love that. I wish that was on an album. I don't know why you incorporated an album. Maybe because it's like in French, so maybe that's why you didn't put it on. But that was a really good track too as well. So that kind of reminded me of Rio. So I give it 9 out of 10. Ordinary Man. It's almost like his previous album songs. So I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. No, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. It's my favorite. So I never go to bonus tracks. Promised Land. It's really good. It's like almost No Place in Heaven, but I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. Bear with me. Porcelain? I didn't even know what this means, so I really can't really. The beat was pretty good, so whatever. So I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10, and there's a Good Guys remix. So I'm gonna give that. I kind of like the remix better than the original. For once, I never really liked the remixes, but I'll give that 10 out of 10 too. So that's Mika. Love is the cover. Love the colorful background. It's hot as ever. There's the back. You can see that, and then I forgot about that picture. And then again, the album. It's like the cover. And lucky for me, I did see him live because maybe it was free this year at Good Morning America. He was incredible. I woke up like at 4 in the morning just to go see him, and it was good to go see him this past summer. That was great, and I love how it was free to see him. And we actually got close to the state, like where he was. That when he like took a picture for Instagram, like I was in the background. That was the best. Like highlight of the whole day. It was just like selfie goals. That was just great. So I'm like so glad I saw him live. Great album, and like I said, I do have his previous albums, and I do like all the songs. I just didn't like have time to do all his other albums on videos. So it's Mika. So next. Alright, I know I already did this album, but this is such a slay album, so if you guys want to see my review on Demi Lovato, obviously she had a killer year, like with her singles, and then I can't wait to go see her next summer with Nick Jonas. I'm so psyched for that, see that, and then like the back, so go to my channel and you'll see my review for Demi's album. Next, and then the one and only of the best album this year was definitely Adele. I just love her raw face in the beginning. I mean, on the cover, and then it just says 25 on it. And then the back is even more beautiful. I'm not gonna open this one because I want to save it. Nice to save. And I have the songs downloaded, but I borrowed it from my cousin, so I can just download it and save this all nice and precious. So she had a real I can't she's oh my god. I do have her other album 21, but it's in my mom's car and I don't even know where it is. So that was a really good, not good, great album. Back in 2000, I want to say 11? Or was it 12? No, I think it was 11. It came out 2011, I think. Oh my god, it was so that was years. So that was a great album. And then I'll tell you my favorite song on the album was definitely oh my god, I can't remember now. Nope, that's a Further Rain. Oh, Somebody Like You? No. Is it Turning Tables? Oh, Turning Tables. That's my favorite song. Love it. So I'm gonna tell you my top 5 again. Obviously, and then she didn't put out a lot of songs, but again, she didn't really want to put an album in the first place. I understand. She's still overwhelmed from all the hype from 21, so and she had a kid, and I thought she was married, but I guess not. I don't know, but not anyway. And she sold for this album. It was I think ladies, I heard 3.5 million copies in like 1 week. That's insane. I could never, like, who ever, I didn't even hear anybody have like that much album sales at all. That's just, and she beat my freaking one of my favorite bands back in the day, NSYNC record. I forgive her because this album is just phenomenal. So so yeah, again, look at my top 5. She's buzzing. So let me put it over there. So, and then it just changed recently because I've been now listening to it like for the past like 2 weeks. So yeah. Number 5, I'm gonna go with All I Ask. Another great ballad song. And I love the piano in it. It's great. And yeah, this album is like really raw and just vocals, and it was maybe 2 songs, like Hello, obviously, and Sweet Devotion is really upbeat. So, and Under the Bridge too as well. So that's number 5. I'm gonna go with A Million Years Ago for number 4. I think it might be next single, but I'm not sure yet. That's a really good. I love the guitar in that. Like all her instrumentals are really good in this album as well. So number 4, and then I love the message of you as well. Like she misses all her family and friends. So that's 4. Number 3, I'm gonna go with. Oh my god. Oh, yes, Sweet Devotion. I'm definitely going with that. I think it's more about how her son comes first, and she puts her son like talking in the beginning of the song, and then I believe at the end of the song said that was really sweet, and the message is like all that you're like all that matters in the world to me, and then just love that. Like her song comes first, then her music, and then yeah. So I love that, and it's really upbeat song. So that's number 2, and then no, it's number 3. I'm sorry. Number 2, I'm going with Hello because it's the top track ever. I'm just like, who didn't hear Hello? Is like for the past couple weeks, they're probably living under a rock. This song, it's like one of the best hits I believe this year. It's just crazy, and I love the video, and how beautiful she looks in it, and then how she used the flip phone in it, and all these like past like reference to phones, like the telephone booth. That's just great, and and I forgot who the actor was that played her past boyfriend, I believe, in it. Was freaking hot. So, well, that album. I mean, that song is just great, and I love the lyrics in it, and how there's a great matchup of Hello from Lionel Richie and her song. It's really great. I forgot where I found it, but you should go look it up after you see my video. And I love how he said too. Sorry, I'm side noting, but how he was like. What was it? Like, oh, I'm not mad of her like taking my song. Like, I have the right for the melody, not the word hello. So that was great. I just love how you could do that. And I heard he might do a song with her in the next album, so that's gonna be phenomenal. So yeah, top 5, and then that was okay. That was number 2, and then number 1 was When We Were Young. I just love the melody in that song, and I can relate to that. It's just like how she like wishes she would go back of her younger years and go back to her like before she got famous with her friends and family, and I think that's a really good song. I did like Remedy too, but it's not like top 5. So we're gonna go again single wise. Oh my god, my phone keeps blowing up. So yeah. Alright, Hello, definitely 10 out of 10. Send Me My Love. Oh, I'm growing on that song, but it's a really good song. I think that might be a single too, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. Miss You, and I'm not a big fan of that. I keep skipping it, but it's a really good song. So they're all pretty good songs, so why not? 8 out of 10. When We're Young, definitely 10 out of 10. Remedy is a really good sad ballad, so I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10, but still not my top 5. Water on the Bridge. Everybody thinks that might be the single. I don't know, there's so many things people think are singles, but I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. It's not my top 5, but I still love it. Great beat. It's like almost have rolling in deep kind of vibe, I think. So definitely everybody's gonna love that song. River Lee, I don't even know what that song about, but I still love the beat in it and the melody. So I'm like, that wasn't my favorite at first, but it grew on me, so I really love it. So I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. Get 8 out of 10. Love You in the Dark reminds me of like who keeps writing like songs Love You in the Dark and then Dancing in the Dark, or It's just another like song you want to do in the dark. I don't know, but I'm giving 9 out of 10. No, sorry, 8 out of 10 for that. And then a million years ago, I'm giving 9 out of 10. All I ask is like one of those good ballads on here too, so I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10. And Sweet Devotion, I'm giving 10 out of 10. I would open this, but again, like I said, I'm not gonna open it and show you inside, but I'll show you the top cover. Just love her raw face. This is great. And this is a sticker, so I would. This is why I'm not gonna take it off. So, and then the back, just her face is so beautiful. And I did open it, but I don't have the other CD with me. And the cover, I think the CD it just has 25 on it. It's black, so that's great. So yeah, that's my review on all my albums this year. Hopefully, I'll do one previously from 2013. So I'll go through my stash and see if I could do that, and then I want to try to do more of these album reviews for next year, and then hopefully get more time. So, yep. So maybe next video is gonna probably be my farewell of the great year I did. So I'm gonna do that, and then yep, that's it. So hope you guys like this video. Definitely subscribe, and